What is up, everybody? Sveinson here, back with another MLB 9 innings video. You may notice this is not a Cardinals deck. This is a Dodgers deck. And so today, one of my club mates had saved up 90 skill change tickets, 18 premium skill change tickets, 12 greens, 8 blues. And he basically said, go crazy, log on to my account, use those skill change tickets, try to make my team better. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. Go into this Dodgers account. I'm going to do a little showcase. I'm going to use all of those materials that I just said. Skill changes, premium skill change tickets, green tickets, to try to land some improvements for his team. Let's get started. So let's start out with showcasing this team. So he's one of the members of my club, one of the higher star battle people. So we're trying to work on getting him to the next level. He has the cards for it. He has primes and sigs, great lineup. We just want to take him up another level. So starting with his batting order, he starts out with a Sean Green right at the front, barrel it up, batting machine prediction. That set is really solid. Lots of on base in that set. So that makes sense that he has him lead off. The training, really solid. Doesn't quite get to BIU, but will once he gets batter's chemistry, which we'll work on eventually. So nice card here. Great job batting leadoff. It should be really solid once we get batter's chemistry. Next up, he has a Turner Prime right behind him, running Spotlight and 5 tools. So Turner's one of the ones we might end up working on today. He has 14 to the right, 18 power, and enough eye. That 120, 127, 120, that's a really nice set of stats for this card. Can't really work with BIU. Even if we get batter's chemistry, I'm going to try to stay away from it. Third in his lineup is Yasmani Grandal. Definitely needs to be retrained. Not nearly enough eye, not enough pow. He has a ton of contact on this card, but just the eye is holding him back, and he needs to be reskilled. This is going to be our number one target for reskilling today is Grandal. Slugger Instinct prediction just isn't it. Just isn't the call. Prediction drives down home run rate and increases on base. Slugger Instinct increases home runs. They don't play well together. We want to get a much better set on this. Batting in the cleanup position, he has Cody Bellinger. You can see with all of that contact, all of that speed, he's running Charisma, barrel it up with a level 8 barrel it up. I'm super big fan of that. He gets the bonus. BIU is awesome at 8. Charisma solid too. But BIU is awesome at 8. Pollock, we are going to make him Black Diamond today. That's one of our targets, is make AJ Pollock Black Diamond. He has 13 to the right on his train. He got a ton of eye out of that train as well, which is perfect for this card. He has more than enough contact. He got a ton of eye. He's running Batting Machine Slugger Instinct, which is a good set. But we are going to keep hunting for a better set, with legend skills or the like. Number 5 in his lineup, Joc Pederson, 13 again. He's been aiming for 13 or below on his trains. He's been doing a great job. Looking solid, has a little bit more contact than I, but, that's okay because the contact is a lower base. Prediction, Spotlight, we're going to be hunting for new skills on Joc Pederson as well. Then he has Machado, 15 to the right, lots of eye, needs new skills. Muncy, who he just got in at second base, another 13 to the right. More eye than con, but that's fine. He can fix that later if he wants. Slugger Batting Machine, we'll leave that as it is. And then finally, Kirk Gibson, only 11 to the right. That's an awesome train. The only problem is power's number 3. Although, actually, looking at this, he's not at 57 out of 57 on the training. So he can just dump this into power and into I, and he can end up in a pretty good spot on this card, especially because it's running Barrel It Up, Charisma, Spotlight. It's a bummer that Charisma so low. I remember when he rolled this. Wish Charisma was a higher level, but Spotlight, Barrel It Up is a really good combo to max out, especially with Charisma as a third. He does not have batter's chemistry. In his pitchers, he has Clayton Kershaw as his ace. This card is insane. He has 4 to stamina, 33 to the left. It gets him the fin bonus. He has Fireballer on it, stability. This card is awesome for Club Challenge. It is amazing for Club Challenge. So you can see he has... We spent a lot of time trying to get an even better train on this. This is about the best one we came up with. But he gets the finesse bonus and gets Fireballer. Has stability. Grandal here does have 110 field. So he gets the stability bonus. Great card. Excellent card. Derek Lau. I'm not entirely sure how to say that if I'm entirely honest. Running the triple 3-set Fin Dom with put away pitch. He has a velocity number 1 finesse training, so he is looking great. We might end up using blues on this today if we don't run out of them to try to change put away pitch into something a little better. I don't know why his lineup is in this order right now, but that's okay. We have Zach Greinke, who's going to be our target for green tickets today. The training isn't so great. He does only have 6 stamina, but on this kind of card, you want a lot more to the left. You want a lot more location, and you want a lot more velocity. But we haven't really been working on that because you see he has the level 6 bullpen day, Iron Will 7, cleaning up your mess 7. We want to use greens, and we're going to try to get finesse pitcher, last boss, untouchable, a really solid 2-skill set on this card. Some people aren't a big fan of bullpen day on a starting pitcher. I am. I like bullpen day on starting pitchers if your other 2 skills are good and high leveled. Now, these are going to be maxed leveled other skills, so we're going to aim for 2 good ones. He also runs a Walker Buehler 19, has Fin Touch, which is a solid set. Hard to get the Fin bonus on this card, but it looks like he does. Obviously, you'd want a little bit more Vel, ideally, but with such a low breaking ball base, it's really hard to get this card to the Fin training. So for now, while he has other things to work on, that's fine. And finally, Ryu 19. I know this is a card he's looking to replace. It's pretty good. You can see he has a Lokvel, number 1 and 2 train. Boss Touch is a skill set. I've struggled with that set before. I don't love it. But again, no skill changes for this. He's looking to replace it. He has a Max Scherzer 21 in backup that he's looking to use on this card. Finally, his bullpen, which he has mentioned he needs a lot of help with. Urias 19 is running Fin Boss, but this card is kind of a pain to get the Fin bonus on due to the super low breaking ball. So we're going to have to retrain that again. Eventually, it's going to have to be retrained. But I don't know if he plans to have him in his bullpen in the long term anyway. Kenley is his next setup man, running Boss Dom. He definitely gets the Dom bonus pretty easily there. Pretty solid card to have. He's waiting around to get the 17 to make it even better. Gagne 03 running Touch Iron Will Dom pitcher. So these can all be maxed out, right? It can go to 777. When we rolled this, we found that. And I wasn't going to keep it except on AK's stream or on AK's channel. He had a team showcase with a top 300 Houston team or something, top 300 power ranking Houston team. And that guy was running this skill set in his setup 1 with the Dom bonus. And so I'm kind of tempted to just keep it and see how it works for him. It's obviously not a high priority to change right now. Yimmy is his next work in progress. Just another MR number 2. Vasia 21 is his MR, or is his long reliever, and then he has Quo as his closing pitcher, running Boss, Finesse, and Pitching Machine. That's a really solid set. You can max out Boss and Finesse. Pitching Machine makes a solid third. Kind of stinks if you run into nerfs, but people aren't really nerfing Pitching Machine as much anymore. It's mostly Winning Streak, Setup Man, and those kind of skills are getting nerfed at Silver. So it's going to take a little bit to get him, a little bit of a retrain to get him the Fin bonus. So yeah, this is his team. I mean, it's a really solid team. There are a lot of really good cards in it. So we're taking it from the point where, he can beat, a lot of lower overall teams, but kind of struggles into those higher overall teams than him. We're going to try to help take him to the next step, take him up a level. In order to do that, we have so many skill change tickets. We have a new Black Diamond for him. So let's just get right into that. So we are going to start off by making AJ Pollock, this 2020 card. We're going to make it Black Diamond. Talked with him about it. He said that this was the next card he wanted, Black Diamond. I'm in agreement. It needs better skills. It's a great card. It's a great hitter. I think that either this one or Grandal was the call. He preferred Pollock. I think either of those choices is fine, so we're going to go with AJ Pollock. We'll use some of his premium skill change tickets that he has in order to try to go for some Black Diamond skills on this card. It's going to be beautiful. His 3 SIG starting pitchers are already Black Diamond. His Cody Bellinger is Black Diamond. Card is going to be awesome. We just got to get these BD pieces used. Here we go. 10 more after this. And beautiful. Beautiful. Dodgers decks. I bet some of y'all wish you had this card. That is a nice looking outfielder. Look at that, 160 power. I think he has gear on. I think that was his league lineup. So let's go check his lineup. AJ Pollock. Look at that. 130 contact, 123 eye, 107 speed. This card can definitely work with Barrel It Up if we end up landing it. Especially because it's Black Diamond, he'll be put over the threshold to be immune to boss nerfs once he gets batter's chemistry, which he'll have to work on eventually. Maybe not right now, but one day we're going to look for batter's chemistry on his deck. So, now that that's Black Diamond, let's dive into skill change tickets. So, you can see he has a ton of packs here. I'm not going to be opening those packs. I'm going to let him do that, mostly because I want him to do the special training. I don't find that very fun. So he's going to open these packs and he's going to special train his guys. I don't want to be worrying about that right now. We're just going to go straight over to the 90 skill change tickets we have. 90. That is more skill change tickets than I've ever had in an inventory at a time. So tons of these to go through. Means we can hunt for a great set on starting with Grandal. Let's see, where is he? SIG Grandal 2018. We're actually going to open up a skill storage. First, we don't want him to end up... He won't end up with a worse set, but might as well make a smart call, As for this card, it's gonna be difficult for him to have a good train and get Barrel It Up, even though it's a SIG. Plus, he has stability on Kershaw, so you want at least 110 field. We are going to not accept a set with Barrel It Up on this card. You can see, even with 11 speed and 8 fielding, he barely hits that threshold for stability, and he doesn't hit 100 speed for Barrel It Up. So, no Barrel It Up on this card. Let's just start using this skill set. Slugger spot would be great. Triple threes would be good. That was a triple threes, but not ones we were looking for. Spotlight would be a solid skill on this card, even though it's getting nerfed more recently. Reliable leg day is not the call. So barrel it up, ace specialist, all ones. We don't like that. Fool's Gold there really wants me to have MBT today. I would love Charisma Slugger on this card, if I'm being honest. Charisma Slugger on this card would be awesome. It would keep it. It would make it a retrain away from being kind of insane. Batting Machine, reliable, full swing. I'll take Batting Machine as a third. Don't really want it as a second. Still no double golds that we like. 5 tool, we don't like that. We're about 15 in so far. Spotlight, 5 tool, reliable. You know, I'd take Spot Charisma too. The only issue with Spotlight Charisma is one of those two is going to get nerfed, probably. That's why I like Slugger Instinct just a little bit better right now. All right, 20 skill changes in, and we have hit nothing. Keeping it rolling. Triple bronze. Do not like that. Spot prediction, heavy hitter. Man, or Slugger Instinct. If that prediction was Charisma Spotlight, that would have been awesome. But unfortunately, it was not. So, Charisma heavy hitter. We're getting single skills or skills in a third. Man, you are going to have to give me something with 90 skill change tickets. He's going to be pissed if I don't hit anything. Laser Beam Batting Machine is not the call. Spotlight Table Setter is not the call. Man, it really wants me to have prediction on this card. BIU, we're not taking BIU. About to be 40 skill changes in with nothing. Five tool pinpoint strike, not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for there. Man, really not going to give me anything? Nothing? Prediction Laser Beam a leg day 333. If only those were 2 useful golds. Spot pinpoint strike, it ain't over yet. That's not the call either. Just have to keep on looking. Keep on looking. Gonna be honest, it's starting to worry me with how the rest of the day is gonna go. Triple silvers. MBT laser beam, ain't it? Exhaustion batting machine, ain't it? BIU heavy hitter, isn't it? Charisma reliable. Come on, start giving me double golds. At least give me bad double golds and then give me good double golds if that's how we're going to do it. More MBT. It really likes MBT and prediction today. But remember, it only takes one skill change ticket, you know? Just one good SCT and we're set. Though we're not even getting a single good SCT. 333 again, but nothing good there. Come on now. Man, I'm getting that bad luck today. I'm getting that bad skill change luck. What did I do to deserve this? BIU prediction, 2 skills that we said we want to do on this card. BIU Slugger Instinct. I like that set with MBT. So what kind of training would it take to get to this? So you'd have to be Black Diamond. right? That puts him over the 100. He'd have to have. We're going to keep that. Just, it's better than what he has. I'm going to chat with him about what we need to do to hit that threshold. So it's looking like to do this, we'd accept a little bit more on the right side. I don't love it. I don't love it, if I'm going to be honest. I don't love it, but, we still have Joc Pederson to get to. Won't be touching that bullpen, which also needs help. So his current skill storage is prediction spotlight. We want to see, you know what? I actually like batting machine charisma more than I like prediction spotlight. So I'm going to change this set, even though this one has heavy hitter, which is a nice skill. Pinpoint strike is fine as well. So we're gonna change on this set, and if we land something good, we'll go back to Grandal for the last few. Slugger instinct alone. Yeah, I'll have to think about how to train that Grandal. I just don't think BIU is the call unless he's Black Diamond. It's amazing. This is showing like the futility of looking for good skill sets, huh? Slugger. Of course I say that, and we roll Slugger Instinct, Spotlight, Training Junkie, 3-3-3. Holy cow, this is going to be an awesome set. Won't even need a blue ticket. This Joc Pederson is about to mash. He is about to hit so many home runs. He's gonna hit in a rank cycle, he's gonna hit 80 home runs. The only problem is he's gonna bat like 150, but that is a great set. And it lets us go back to Grandal with these last 9. Maybe we can get lucky. That's the kind of skill set we are looking for today. That's what we were going for. So we're going to change off of Slugger Instinct prediction. I just don't like prediction. We can probably work a training on Grandal, who needs to be retrained anyway, to get him the BIU bonus, and to get him the stability bonus. It's not going to be perfect. I'd rather have a different skill set, if I'm being completely honest. Honestly, that skill set that we just rolled on Joc would have been perfect for Grandal. So let's change these. A specialist slugger. Not the worst, but on a SIG, it's, not as great. BIU charisma. Man, I prefer BIU slugger, by the way. But man, if BIU was slugger instinct or spotlight, we would have loved that. Prediction charisma is not the call. Slugger instinct alone isn't the call. Charisma alone isn't the call. Come on. 3 left. Another barrel it up. It ain't over yet, charisma. And come on, last one gives me nothing. So let's change this back. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how it goes. He needs a retrain anyway. It's going to be a tough ask to get what he needs on it. So we're probably just going to look to skill change it in the future. Depending on how these next premium skill change tickets go on Pollock, we may end up circling back around and saving them so that Grandal can go for a legend skill set as well. So we're going to use premium skill change tickets on AJ Pollock. Pioneer bad ball hitter is what we're looking for. We got 18 of them. Chances are okay. They're not great. We'll see what we can get. His current set is batting machine slugger instinct. So if we can roll better than that, we're also going to be happy with it. We'll just have to see what we get. So there's a blue to start. Batter's chemistry. We'll keep it. I don't want this card to be a chem card, though. It is too good of a hitter to sit on the bench. We're going to have to keep looking. So keep the chemistry. Keep on looking. I was kind of worried we'd get chemistry on this card, honestly. Just because it's such a good hitter, Okay, next up, another blue bad ball hitter. Yes. Oh, man, good stuff. Okay, so bad ball hitter with low levels. Do we want to use greens or do we want to keep looking? I think we are happy with this and we want to use greens. And I know that a lot of these higher overall decks you see will be only accepting high-level skills. That's not where this deck is. This isn't a top 500 deck that needs, all level 5 and above skills. Even my Cardinals deck isn't there. You saw I used greens on my Matt Carpenter, which is a pretty similar card. This will be able to max 2 skills, right? It'll be able to max 2 skills with bad ball hitter and another one. And if we can get a somewhat decent third, or even if not, this card is going to wreck. So we want to get bad ball hitter, charisma, spotlight, barrel it up works on this card. Just any one of those, and he will be awesome. So we have 12 green tickets to use. Okay, so we just rolled bad ball hitter on AJ Pollock. Didn't have a good second skill, so that's a good option for these. But we're actually going to start with Zach Greinke. Like I said earlier, I love bullpen day with 2 good skills. The thing about Pollock is if we don't hit anything with these greens on him, that's fine. He has another skill set. He has slugger instinct, batting machine until we get more greens. I really want to get one of finesse, last boss, or untouchable on Zach Greinke using these. I really don't want to settle for Dom. I did it on my Adam Wainwright, and I really kind of regret it. This is a pitcher just like my Wainwright that's just not trained for Dom, right? Dom is really hard to get on this, has to do a suboptimal train, and Dom's just a worse skill than finesse is anyway. Now, maybe I think it gets a little bit too much hate. I think it's a fine skill, but finesse is a really, really good skill. And so looking back on it, I probably would have kept rolling my green tickets on Adam Wainwright to try to aim for fin or boss. So we have 12 of these. Let's see what we can get. Golden pitcher fearless, not helpful. Wow, double bronze. We don't like that. Put away pitch Dom. Okay, see, we run into a case here. First off, this set is going to strike out a ton of batters. Dom I'm accepting as a third, and I'm actually willing to make this skill set worse. And J-Pack, you're probably watching this. Dom is, again, a fine skill. I don't want to make the same mistakes that I made on my Wayno. So we're going to keep looking. Stability is good. We take it as a third. It's not a second. We're going to keep looking. Double bronze. We really want boss, touch, or fin. Power pitcher winning streak. 6 more. Iron will. Yo, I'm nervous right now. Ace. Oh, come on. Last 3. Double bronze. Okay, so we're back to mess with 1 more to go. We're going to leave it here. And you'll notice that I had mess at first, in the first set. The reason I rolled past it is because when you have these 6, 6, 7 sets, you really want 2 active skills. That's going to make it so much better. Now, I don't think Zach is going to be a much worse pitcher as a result of this. Iron Will doesn't do much for you. We'll just have to keep tossing these greens at him when we get more. With this last one, though, we're going to go over to AJ Pollock. We're going to see if we can't get anything with bad ball hitter. And we land Slugger Instinct, Master Base Thief. So AJ Pollock got all of the good luck today. Wish we could have landed a similarly good skill set on Greinke, but unfortunately we did not. So we're going to stick with these. We're going to stick with this skill set, and that's solid. That's really good. We're happy with it. So now that leaves us with 13 premium skill change tickets. Not really going to be using those. There are 8 skill select change tickets. I think I'm going to save those for him until we get one of Finn, Boss, or Touch on Granky. Kind of a bummer we're back to where we started on him, but it's not the end of the world, especially because we got such good sets on Joc Pederson and such a good set on AJ Pollock. Those 2 cards are going to hit. They're going to hit hard, and it's going to be great. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Who knows? Maybe I'll bring back this deck in the future if he wants to keep saving stuff up. If he wants to use it as it comes, that's an option as well. Thanks for tuning into this video. I'm going to have something a little bit different for you next week as well. We're just trying to go week by week. I don't want to touch any of the resources in my Cardinals account until we get to that team select SIG. So trying to save everything up, trying to save up Black Diamond pieces and skill change tickets. So got something a little bit different for you next week as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked the video, leave a like below. If you want to subscribe, I really appreciate the subscriptions. Helps me out. We're over 600 now, and that's awesome. When I first started this channel, I just started making videos for fun, and now there are 600 of you having fun with me. I mean, that's awesome. And leave a comment. I'll try to get back to it if you comment below. That's going to be it for today. I'm checking out, and I will talk to you guys next week.